so most of you guys would know that pretty much IDW has officially ended all of pretty much their deal with IDW. IDW ended their deal with BBC to do Doctor Who comics. Now today it was announced that apparently Doctor Who has been transferred over to another company. Now it's not Marvel, it's not DC, it's not Dynamite, it's not any American company. It is a comic book company called Titan Comics. Now, Titan Comics, I had to do some looking up, and apparently it's a British comic book company that does a lot of TV tie-ins. Apparently they do stuff like Torchwood and a few other BBC shows, comic book TV show tie-ins, or stuff around them. So, yeah. I think this is cool, but, you know, I kind of figured that guessing as fast as this was announced, because most of you guys know that last year, at the end of December, that's when the Doctor Who was ended at not BBC, that'd be bad, at IDW. Pretty much what it was that apparently this deal had gone on for a while. Now this was announced at Comic-Con, so I'm guessing they already, and guessing how fast this BBC gave this over to Titan Books, I'm guessing this deal went over like early last year, because it's only a few weeks. We're only towards the end of January now. Usually stuff like this gets announced towards, you know, later in the year or the following year. This was probably something that IDW and BBC talked about earlier in the year, and they just announced it during Comic-Con last year because probably the deal was already done. That's what I'm thinking. Now, they haven't really given away much of what Titan Books is going to do with Doctor Who, but what I am guessing is that they're going to do a lot of Peter Capaldi stuff. No shit. They're going to do a lot of 12th Doctor stuff. That's all I'm guessing they'll do, is a lot of 12th Doctor comics. Maybe some, they did talk about doing graphic novels for other Doctors as well, which I would actually be really cool about. Now, I don't know the writers, that's the thing. I don't know who writes at Titan Books. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying Titan Books is bad and I want it back at IDW as much as I did, but I think this is a good move. I don't really have any idea what Titan Books does. I didn't even know about this till I looked them up. I was like, when I saw the news, I was like, who the hell is Titan Books? So I had to go look it up. And apparently they've been around since 1981, which is, you know, good credit for them. You know, give them credit. They're still by standards of, like, comparing it to Marvel or DC, they're still a young company. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I do have faith in Titan Books, and if anyone out there has read anything from them, are they good? I've never read anything from them, and I'm really hoping, and hopefully BBC and Titan Books and, you know, and Titan Comics will, you know, figure this out, that, you know, Doctor Who is huge in America. So hopefully what they'll do is, you know, import the books outward to bookstores in America. That's what I'm really hoping, because that's what they've been doing lately with, at least from the bookstores I've been into lately. They've been transferring the direct BBC comics from Doctor Who to America, and that's been going on since, like, when they were building up hype for the 50th anniversary. That's what they've been doing. So I'm really hoping Titan Books does that they'll import they'll export comics, you know, they'll send comics over to America, because that's probably where the big market is. I mean, obviously, Britain's going to have a lot of, you know, love for Doctor Who, but hopefully they'll know that, hey, wait a minute, America likes Doctor Who too! Get those comics out there! So, that's what I'm hoping for, is that they'll know, they won't keep it solely in Britain. And that's what I'm really hoping for, is that they don't solely keep it in, you know, the Britain and European chains. That's what I'm really hoping for. They don't do. But hopefully, you know, that's what I'm really hoping for, is that they do transfer outward to America and the other countries, Australia and all the other ones that are, you know, massive Doctor Who fans as well. So yeah, I'm not hating on. Now, don't get me wrong. Again, I have to point out again that I'm not hating on Titan Books. I just never heard of them, so I don't know what their quality is. You know, I'm pretty. You know, for all intents and purposes, they're probably all good. They're probably really good. I don't know who writes there. That's the problem. so I can't really give a solid judgment on that series. They might be awesome, for all I know. So, yeah. I'm actually being very optimistic here about this change. I mean, yeah, I kind of still wish they were over at IDW, but, it is what it is, you know? Anyway, guys, once again, you guys tell me, what do you think of Titan books, and if anyone has read anything from Titan books, can you tell me if they're good? That's the thing, like, are we getting good quality here? That's what I'm really curious about. Are you guys okay with Titan books, with Doctor Who and stuff like that? You guys tell me, what do you think of all this? Alright, guys, I'm out.